All right, so I just want to give a little bit of a tour of where we're at here. Just driving from the house to Jordan, New York, which is a small town that's closest to where we're at. It's a nice day today. Sunny, no rain. There's an awful lot of people kind of on this side of the road, which is heading to the south. On the north side of the road is a lot of scrub ground because it's where the old Erie Canal ran, and also where the train lines run. So it's kind of floodplain down there. But we'll just continue on into town. So now we're getting closer to town. Actually, over there, that little farmhouse, they have horses out back. When I was doing large animal work, they had one horse that would always colic a little bit. So we're just coming on in. A little bit of cornfield. Jordan, incorporated 1835. And so our house was built in 1860, so the town here was here incorporated prior to when the house was built. But there's some pretty cool older houses with cupolas on top. Schools down that way, one of them, elementary school, I believe. Now we're getting down towards town, so there's a community center. And I'm actually going to run in to get some stuff at Family Dollar quick. But there's a lot of little streams running around, and then there's an Erie Canal Park right over here too. So just left the Family Dollar. It's right next to the post office. Kind of walking over this way though. You can see over there is the school. Like I said, I think it's elementary. Here we got a nice creek flowing good. And down under through what looks like the old Erie Canal, then there must have been a lock here, or an aqueduct potentially. Overall, it's really beautiful day. So I'll hop back in the car and kind of drive around. Here's kind of the downtown area. Over there is Towpath Pizza, where we like to get pizza and wings from. There's a pub right there too, which we haven't checked out. We got a little park for the old Erie Canal. Episcopal Church. Visited that one time. It was pretty nice. But we lived far away. I haven't gone since coming back, so sorting that out. And if you continue up to the here, you'll end up on Route 31, but we're going to go back through town. So I looked up the population in Jordan just now, and it's 1,200 people. There's a place right over there that's a concert venue called Kegg's Canal Side. We haven't been to a concert there, but supposedly it's a pretty good spot. And then a fire station here. Back around the block. There again, down through there is the Old Erie Canal. Now we're back on the back side of that Towpath Pizza. Kind of downtown area. Antique shop. There's all these little blue signs that are history, local history, and an old manufacturing bolt works, which it seems like they still run. Just going to climb out of town here and then make a turn and head back towards home. So we made our turn, and now we're kind of going up back towards Carpenter's Brook, where the house is located. Some wind damage. Trees went down a couple weeks ago. But pretty quickly you're back kind of into ag land here. So we got a dairy farm that's kind of close to the property. A lot of old concrete silos around that are out of use, but pretty good sized fields up once you get out of the low ground next to the canal. So now we're kind of on a ridge here, and there's another farm up on the hill there, and if you follow this road over, it'll take you right into the town of Elbridge, which is the larger town. I'll have to look up what the population is of Elbridge, but they've got about anything that you'd need. And now we kind of ride the ridge and then head back into the valley that's the bottom for Carpenter's Brook, which Carpenter's Brook runs out of Skinny Atlas Lake, which is the water source for Syracuse, and is a very nice little town. Pretty popular with folks with money too. There's a lot of money there, but a really nice horse farm here. pretty white fences. And then now we start kind of going down the hill. One thing that's really interesting out here is that the way the properties are all broken up. Most of them are pretty narrow and long, so the road frontage is narrow, but then the property can be deep, so people can get more acreage. But houses tend to be pretty packed. So just on this road, you know, there's, I mean, a lot of population, which is one thing that's super nice about the place that we ended up picking up, which you'll see shortly. But that there's not any immediate neighbors. We got a lot of privacy there. So now we're going down the hill kind of towards the main branch of Carpenter's Brook. But if you can see off to the right there, it drops off pretty good and then goes down into the creek. And so now we're coming up to kind of our property. So this field here, and then the house is over there on the other side of the trees. But we're gonna come down and cross over. So right now there's a beaver dam that's blocking up some of the water, but that's main branch Carpenter's Brook there, and that's our property line. So now we're just gonna go up and around a little bit, and then I'm gonna turn around and head back towards the house. Now I got turned around and heading back down the road. So pretty quickly we gained elevation again, and we're just heading back down towards the brook so we can turn and go towards the house. A lot of trees to clean up in this shelter belt here. A couple went down in that windstorm and blocked the road. And then we're coming up, there's some raised beds there, and then the house. So we'll pull in and we're here. So I hope that's a good little tour of just around the local area. I'll try and walk around the property here, and we'll see if Nia wants to run around and play some too. But overall, you know, it's just a beautiful day. I wish you could all be here to come see it, but I want to just share a lot of what's going on around, and look forward to talking soon. So we'll go on to the next task.